At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu. At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely. Always up for uncovering some hidden insights.
Today we're doing something a little different. We're taking a peek behind the curtain of podcast merchandise.
Sounds interesting. What's on the agenda?
We've got the online store for Unplanned Podcast pulled up. It's like a digital treasure trove full of clues about their audience and the brand they're building.
Oh, I see. So we're using the merch as a way to understand the podcast itself.
Exactly. It's fascinating how something visual can tell us so much about an audio-based medium.
Makes sense. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of clothing, right? Same principle might apply here.
Right. So first things first, they've got this hoodie, the classic comfy kind, and it's got their tagline on it, "What's up, dudes?"
Catchy, but also kind of specific, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. Plus, it's not exactly cheap. $39.99 for the hoodie.
Interesting. Not a bargain basement price, that's for sure. What do you think that tells us about their target audience?
Well, it makes me think they're going for a listener who's willing to invest a bit more in something they really connect with.
I see. Someone who values quality and isn't just looking for the cheapest option. Maybe a slightly older demographic, perhaps young professionals or longtime fans who are really dedicated to the podcast.
That's what I was thinking. And here's another interesting detail. They accept payments in a ton of different currencies. I mean, we're talking euros, Canadian dollars, British pounds, even the Polish zloty. It's a whole global operation.
Wow, that's impressive. It suggests they're either seeing a lot of international interest already or they're really strategically planning for global growth from the get-go.
Yeah, it's a smart move if they want to expand their reach, breaking down those barriers for international fans. But then you've got this tagline, "What's up, dudes?" plastered everywhere. It kind of clashes with the whole global, maybe even sophisticated vibe, don't you think?
It does stand out. It might seem like it's targeting a very specific, perhaps male audience at first glance. But then again, maybe it's ironic, like a way to appeal to a wider audience who appreciate the humor.
Oh, I like that. It could definitely be ironic. It's like using insider language to create a sense of community, even if you're not a dude in the traditional sense. It definitely sets a casual, laid-back tone.
Exactly. It's playful and inviting, even if it might raise an eyebrow at first.
Right. It's like they're saying, we don't take ourselves too seriously. Come hang out with us. So we've got the hoodie, the price point, the global currencies, and this catchy, maybe ironic tagline. It feels like Unplanned Podcast is creating a very specific image, a vibe for their brand.
Absolutely. They're going beyond just the podcast content and creating a whole experience. Think about some of the really successful podcasts out there, like mention a popular podcast with strong branding. They've done a phenomenal job of building a visual identity that really resonates with their audience. Unplanned Podcast could be aiming for something similar here.
It's really interesting to see how they're using merchandise to build their brand. It makes you think about all those podcast t-shirts and mugs you see online. They're more than just merch. They're a statement.
Totally. It's a way for listeners to show their support and become part of something bigger.
This deep dive has been so eye-opening. It makes you realize how much thought and strategy goes into these things.
It definitely makes you appreciate the behind-the-scenes work that goes into creating a successful podcast.
Right. So for everyone listening, I've got a challenge for you. Take a look at your favorite podcasts. What kind of merchandise do they offer, if any? What does it tell you about their brand and who they're trying to connect with?
That's a great idea. It's like a little detective work uncovering the hidden messages behind the merch.
Exactly. And it might even give you some ideas for your own projects. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.
See you then.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.
At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu.